Hopefully it's gone in an hour. If anybody's gotten any alerts, it's starting to rain a little bit outside. Good afternoon, especially to our graduates. Our faculty in the balcony, welcome. Our administrators, our families, our friends and guests. Thank you for joining us at a most unusual time. My name is Bill Rood, and I'm proud to be the 19th president of this great college we know as Marietta, and welcome to the fall 2020 graduation celebration for Marietta College. You need to know this is being streamed, and it is being taped, so that once this is done, once you go home, you can access this either on our website or just go to YouTube, and it's accessible. So all that we're doing here today will be available for you to keep for the long term. Secondly, we appreciate everybody observing the rules of what we call the Marietta College cocktail while you're on campus. In terms of the fall, it's worked very well for us with wearing a mask up over your nose, with washing our hands 5 times a day, with trying to keep physically distant, and we appreciate you doing that. And also, we track symptoms and our health every day, and that has been able to get us through an in-person semester at Marietta College. I'm very proud of you graduates. I'm very proud of your leadership in finishing your senior year at Marietta College. As you have read my frequent communications with the campus regarding COVID-19, we are all adjusting to these very, very unusual times. Today's celebration of your achievement showcases what it means to be a Marietta College pioneer, while also commemorating your accomplishments and creating a new, very unusual, and very interesting, memorable occasion that you'll get to share with your family, friends, and classmates. I wish you could have had a normal fall semester. I wish you could have had a normal spring semester. With all the activities available, a homecoming with everybody in town to meet alumni, a sports and theater season that was normal, and shared the final weeks of your undergraduate experience with your friends in a more normal environment, making lifetime memories on this beautiful campus and in our beautiful community. I know that this semester was not all that we expected, but we're able to complete it largely in an in-person classroom environment. The COVID-19 pandemic disrupted a lot of things, but it has not disrupted your drive to compete and complete your undergraduate education. As you go forward from today, COVID-19 will likely pose challenges for a while. As you begin your careers, start your graduate school, start jobs, or even get married. The toughest decision we made was to postpone in-person commencement in our graduating ceremonies for spring 2020. And we wanted to make sure, although small, that we provided you with an in-person graduation celebration in November of 2020. So today we gather in person on a limited basis, virtually to everybody out there, and remotely together to celebrate the graduation of the fall 2020 class from Marietta College and to recognize the accomplishments of the members of that class. You become a part of a great tradition at one of the finest private, independent, liberal arts colleges in America. Marietta College graduates hold leadership positions around the world. I am pleased to welcome all those assembled with us for this joyous occasion. This includes, of course, parents and family of graduates who have come here. This includes parents and family of graduates who are with us remotely. These are the people who have provided support, both moral and financial, and who have believed in you guys, even maybe sometimes when you weren't sure you believed in yourselves. We also have faculty and staff here. Thanks for coming. And not here, who have challenged you, who have helped you, and have looked to you to explore the new worlds of the professions you're choosing. Each of you has mentors, and I hope friends for life, in the faculty and staff of Marietta College. Thank you for joining us, faculty and staff, as we celebrate the hard work by these graduates. Graduation celebration is a special moment in the life of a college. It is special for the family and friends who honor our graduates by your attendance today. It is special for this college that has a rich and remarkable history. It is very special to that faculty that I mentioned earlier, who always puts students first and whose commitment to learning, discovery, and engagement has made Marietta College a prominent center for educational success. And finally, it is even more special for you in the front rows, our graduates. Your hard work and commitment and learning is what we honor today. You have earned the privilege of being here. And I reemphasize that. You have earned the privilege of being here today. We know that this graduation celebration will be meaningful and memorable, and we thank you for being with us all for this celebration. Graduates, we know you'll face new opportunities with the same enthusiasm and fervor that you brought to your years here at Marietta College. You will learn information not yet known and use that knowledge to not only be successful, but to surely help others. Educator Booker T. Washington said, and I quote, "Living is the art of loving, loving is the art of caring, caring is the art of sharing, sharing is the art of living. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else." Graduates, you have helped others, and in doing so, have helped yourselves. We know, and you know, you will play an important role in the future, and you know you have a responsibility to others. It is a lesson you have taken to heart in many, many different ways. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Janet Bland, our Provost and Dean of the Faculty, for her remarks. Janet is a great leader for our academic programs at Marietta College. She is always challenging her cabinet colleagues, our faculty, our staff, our students, our alumni, our community, and of course me, to do their best, and is engaged in all that we do. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Janet Bland. Janet?
Thank you, Bill. I want to welcome all of you here today. Under normal circumstances, this, of course, would be a full room, but as you see, we have pared it down because this is one of our primary priorities now, is to be able to give these students today an actual in-person graduation. I also want to pause and give a little public service announcement to make very wise choices at Thanksgiving. You have already heard the arguments in public a great deal about not being a spreader event for your loved ones, but I just want to offer some math on the side. Keep in mind that a pie pan is a standard size. The fewer people you have at the table, the more pie you're going to have. Just let it percolate. So, I know, I figured that out. I thought, wait, the pie doesn't get smaller. So, yes, be safe and be thinking about that. This ceremony at the end of fall semester is really one of my favorites because it's small. And it tends to be customized for those who are here. It's personal. And today, that's all the more true as we face this worldwide health crisis. So my message today to those of you who are graduating is going to be different than it usually is, because you are, and I want you to really hear this, going first. And a difficulty like this often brings opportunity. My wish to you, who are first today, is that going first and your very first become themes of how you live your life. Going first and finding firsts is about living a life that moves forward. And I am cheering you on as you begin this journey. But let's pause for a moment and remind yourself, you're graduating from college. Do not for a moment forget what an amazing accomplishment this diploma is. Because just because you're here on a college campus where everyone is in school, your degree might not feel so different, so uncommon. You may always have planned to attend college, so maybe this doesn't feel like such a big deal. But it is, and it should. As we hold ourselves up against the world, comparing ourselves to people with whom we both collaborate and compete, most of them will not have gone to college. A vast majority of them will never have this day, nor will they have gained the knowledge and skills and opportunities that you have over the last few years at Marietta College. Through your dedication, you've arrived at a moment of rare advantage and opportunity. Don't underestimate it. So many people are proud of you today, those who can be with you here today and those who were not able to join us. You are, through no fault of your own, the very first members of the Long Blue Line to have an in-person ceremony to actually receive a diploma in a pandemic. The class of 2020 in the spring did graduate. They received diplomas, but our ceremony was virtual. The graduates here today, you, form a very small and exclusive club, a very specific section of that Long Blue Line during COVID-19. You will forever be the first who could stand up in a cap and gown and take your place among the alumni, part of that unbroken line going back to the first half of the 19th century. There will never be another group of pioneers who can say that they were here or can join your club. So my challenge to you is that you get comfortable standing up front and that you hold that position. Keep going first. But what does that actually mean, going first? I'm a big one for being first in line. You always get the seat you want. You always get reservations. But it's an attitude, going first. It's a mindset. It's the working definition of what it means to be a pioneer. And the ramifications of raising your hand, stepping forward, of going first can be everything from delightful to frightening to profound. Risks and rewards vary greatly when you blaze a trail or volunteer for something new, something even that might be risky. There are so many possibilities for you when you step forward out of the crowd. The first one in line can find absolute delight. The first one to step forward can change the world. You might just be the first to get the new iPhone. Remember, Neil Armstrong was the first man on the moon. You want to be the first in line to see Santa Claus? You'll have to fight me for it. But you might be the first person to graduate from college in your family. One of you out there might be the first female president. No pressure, but still, we really would like a pioneer in the White House. And I urge you all to think about being the first when a vaccine is available. Despite all you've heard about stories being told, and they've all been told, and the battles being won, haven't they all been won? There are still mountains left to climb. There are plenty of mysteries to solve. And there are many, many challenges ahead. And my challenge to you is that you do not wait for someone else to step forward. You go first. That might sound difficult, but I have great faith in you. We all do. You've worked hard at Marietta College, accomplished more than you ever imagined you could. Your parents, family, friends, and faculty are so proud of you. We've witnessed your transformation, and we celebrate this moment with you. We are here today for this reason only, your academic accomplishment. We will not be kept from this celebration. This deadly pandemic has made your work all that harder, and your goals might seem to be on hold, but they are not. Don't let anybody limit your ambition. You can have firsts, build your first business, buy your first house, welcome your first child. Step up to your first challenges and find your first solutions. Get your first job, file your first patent, teach your first class. A first implies there can be a second and a third, a series of opportunities and successes. I will also challenge you to find your first love, and I will not comment as to whether there's a second and a third, but I do wish that you can find a first love. Do what you want, what makes you successful and happy and proud. You should be free to envision a home and a community that combines the best of what we have and the best of what we can attain with your dreams, ethics, goals, values, and your hard work. The choices you make today, the things you accomplish, will positively impact your life in ways you cannot imagine and will change the lives of people not yet born. We know that a smartphone can send a text and start a revolution, and your ideas and creativity will be required for both the mundane and the profound as time rolls forward. Don't hold back. Don't wait for someone else to step forward. I want you to be willing to acknowledge truth and reality, and this requires bravery. We've allowed ourselves a practice today of deciding that something we don't like is not true. And that's really tempting, and it's easy. But we need to trade in our easy answers for effective answers. Be willing to come to the table with an open mind. Talk with those you disagree with as you search for a mutual solution to our common problems. And get comfortable with paradox. We need clean air and good jobs, and we need to keep the lights on. We need constitutional protection and schools free from gun violence. We need to celebrate our differences and find commonality and unity. We have to have our business and economy function and keep our people safe. Move beyond the limits of either or and work together for a better society. And finally, do not be afraid of the world. We will be out there again. If you don't have a passport, get one. You should see Paris, Beijing, Rome, Hanoi, Buenos Aires, Jerusalem, Nairobi, and London. And while you're at it, stop by Istanbul. If your family and friends cannot fathom why you want to climb Machu Picchu or float down the Amazon, ask them to come with you and share your adventure. There's plenty to see, and times change. Be ready to go when you can, and be open to people and experiences that are different from the ones you know today. Your greatest strength is your fearless engagement with the world and your ability to thrive in an atmosphere of challenging landscapes like today and changing circumstances. Your willingness, again, to go first. This is how you continue your education. And you should know the world just as much as I believe the world should know you. So celebrate. Take this day as the beginning of something great. Be hopeful, be ambitious, be brave, and be open to the world. And most of all, go first. Thank you. I believe now we're going to have the college hymn with Merwin playing, and Hannah Miller will be singing.
Please be seated. Except for the graduates, can I ask you to rise? Now is the time for us to grant degrees. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the faculty of Marietta College, I now confer upon those who have fulfilled all the requirements of the appropriate degree as certified by the faculty of Marietta College, with all the ancient rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining, and welcome you into the company of educated men and women. We present to you as evidence of this award a diploma inscribed with your name, indicating academic honors earned, signed by the proper officials, and bearing the Great Seal of Marietta College. The degrees today are Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Engineering. Janet?
Today we'll be calling all the names of the students who are receiving at this point in their career a degree, but we have students who are here. As I call your name, for those present, obviously the people who aren't here can't come up here, we will invite you to get yourself a folder. We will not be shaking hands, obviously. We'll cheer you on from afar. And this is the great thing about this ceremony. We would invite you to come up, speak into the microphone. This is a great moment to be able to thank your loved ones and have your moment in the sun. Had you done our very large traditional commencement, when we can have those again, you would never get to do that. So I think it's a really lovely moment to be able to do that and thank your folks. So our first graduate is Shaheen BMHSH Alanenzi. Our second is Bander KHL KH Al-Harbi. Abdullah Bader Alkandari. And Isaiah Brady is with us. Isaiah, come on up. The floor is yours.
Well, thanks for coming to my graduation. I guess I would like to thank family, friends, that whole 9 yards. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Parents, girlfriend are here. Some of the faculty and staff, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to get 2 degrees in this short of time, so I do appreciate that. Congrats to everybody else.
Thank you. Daniel Christopher Farinelli, Haley Nicole Hill, Cooper Andrew Holmes, Eve Jordan Mavu Kasande, Eric Thomas Kloffenstein II. However, Cady Elizabeth Lenington is with us. Cady, come on up.
I guess I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to my family and my friends. MARIETTA College brought me amazing people that I will have in my life forever, and I could never thank them enough for that. And college is hard, so I'm kind of excited that it's over now, but also I'm very thankful for the time that I've had, and I know that I'm very prepared for the next chapter of life, and I'm really excited to start PA school and just move on to that next chapter. So thank you for everything.
Also here is Madison M. McCormick.
I would just like to thank my family and all the faculty here for the opportunities that I've gotten, and all the people in the library for making that my second home. Thank you.
Genji Mi, Nicholas T. O'Neill, Jared Luke Rakowitz. Did Prithwabar come? No, okay, he was not here. Prithwabar Kumar Sarkar was not able to join us. Robert Emmett Sheraton is the third, not the second, so we've clearly offered your father a degree also. But Robert, come on up. Congratulations.
I just want to say thank you to my family and also the entire education department for having to put up with me these past few years. It's been a fun time. It's been different, but it's been definitely an interesting time.
Our next graduate who's also present is Anchi Shi. Come on up.
Hi, folks. I want to say I'm very glad to spend my 4 years studying in MARIETTA College. Unfortunately, my parents can't come today because of the COVID-19 pandemic. I want to say thank you for them, and thank you for my parents. Thank you for my professors, my friends, and MARIETTA College. This is a very special and memorable experiences for me as an international student, and I will keep studying after I graduate from here. Thank you.
Yinjiang Wang. And then present is Shawnte Victoria Watson. Come on up.
I would like to thank mostly my parents for always supporting me and being amazing role models for me throughout my entire life, and then also the entire faculty and staff that have always believed in me and pushed me to go a little bit harder. Marietta College has taught me the true value of education and value of hard work, and that's something that I will take with me forever. So I'm very excited for the next steps. Thank you.
Did Devin come? Are we missing Devin? All right. Devin Tyler Webster could not be with us, and Xiaoyu Zhang. So those are our graduates today. Could graduates please rise and face the audience, and let's give them one more round of applause. And remember, as you go out into the world, you can look at people with a slightly puzzled look on your face and say, "You mean they didn't ask you to speak at your college graduation? I certainly got to." And then just look a little sad for them. So congratulations on being selected as graduation speakers in the fall of 2020. You should totally dine out on this. Next, we will have our alumni message. It comes from Taisha Monroe, who is in the class of 2014.
What is up, Marietta graduates? Hello, hello. My name is Taisha Monroe. I graduated way back when in 2014. 2020 has been the craziest year I've ever seen, but that is such kudos to you all because 2020 has probably been the craziest you've ever seen too, and you had to get a college degree in that same year. The 2 points I want to make today are very, very simple points. If you want to see success in your life, if you want to see growth in your life, you're gonna have to do what you just did, okay? What I mean by that is anything you want to have that to be successful takes 4 components, okay? So you have 4 components that you need in order to make anything that you do successful. You need time, you need money, you need effort, and you need commitment, okay? Time, money, effort, commitment. Success requires all of those things. And you may not be successful in every little thing you do, but the things that you really want to be successful at, your career probably, time, money, effort, commitment. Those 4 things are all necessary in order for you to find that true purpose for yourself. My last point here is stay connected, okay? Stay connected. It's so, I can't stress it enough. As a business owner, as a woman in business, as a person that deals with a lot of people, staying connected is going to be the most helpful thing you could possibly do to push your career and your life forward. And there's many ways to stay connected, okay? So first step is staying connected with the things that got you where you are. Staying connected to things that built the foundation of your success. So those are things like your family, your friends, your college. Those are things that have helped you build the foundation of your success. So stay connected to Marietta. So you can do different things like join the alumni board. Something you can really do. I myself sit on the alumni board. I love every second of it. It keeps me connected to my, what I call second home. Marietta College is my second home. So participate, be an active alumni. That's going to help you in your success because I cannot tell you how many people I have connected with on that campus that have helped me get to my next gig or my next contract or my next paycheck. So with that really, really short, sweet message, make sure that you put in that time, money, effort, commitment, and stay connected. Stay connected to Marietta, stay connected to your family, stay connected to your friends. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Congratulations and welcome.
Please stand for the alma mater.
Please be seated except for the graduates. See, you guys, it's your day today, right? Okay. The symbol of graduation that is left is the turning of the tassel. Those of us that have these fancy hats, notice they attach it so we don't forget which side it goes on. So please take your tassel from the right side and move it over to your left side. Congratulations, you are now official. Now, I know you will later, but anybody who's online, remotely, any graduates out there, please give your parents, family, and friends that are with you today or in person or remotely, give them a round of applause, give them a big hug later, give them a wave, give them a shout out, whatever's remotely good, for their support and encouragement, and know that they have supported you throughout this challenge. So with your tassel officially on your left side, graduates can be seated, and we'll try and finish. You know, presidents who are speakers at commencement celebrations like this one often spend many, many hours or days crafting a message they hope will stand the test of time and have an impact on both graduates and their families. They'll struggle over individual words, trying to produce a great message that they want to leave you with words of wisdom that will absolutely create change in your life. I, however, am a realist, and though I have had no illusions that 30 years from now you remember what I'm about to say will happen, this year might be a little bit different. In the most interesting year that I have seen, called 2020, and it was good that they didn't put too many numbers in there, so we only have to remember 2 numbers, right? Just repeat it once. I may say some things that, in fact, you guys might remember. So this is such a crazy year. Maybe a couple of things will last long into the future. First thing I want to say is exactly what Janet said and what Taisha said. Remember the people that you're sitting next to here, and the many who are unable to be here today, your friends, your families, and others, your college students, faculty and staff members who taught you and then became your friends, and all the experience that you had at Marietta will have an indelible part of your life forever. You've cut a little piece of your heart out, and you kind of left it here at Marietta College. The years here at Marietta College for all of you have been your own respective ways and experience like no other. Enjoy the memories, and every time you think about Marietta College, I hope you smile. And as Taisha said, I hope you come back often. And I'm hopeful that in 2021, the often opportunity will occur often. So think about coming back as we move through 2021. The same presidents who are speakers at commencement celebrations often try to offer cures for the world and cures for the world's problems and what needs to be done. Boy, oh boy, do I wish I had all those answers for the year 2020. I don't. I do not profess to have the answers to all the world's ills, but I have a couple of ideas that I would like to share with you to take with you on your journey that's beginning today. Listen to your heart. Listen to those you love and who love you. As several people have told me, do the right thing for the right reason, especially when it's hard and especially when nobody's looking. Work hard and equally play hard and live life. Those things done well will follow you many, many years on into the future. You've also learned the importance of service to others in your community. You're the human infrastructure upon which our future is going to be built, and you are indeed a strong foundation, and you have learned that we are very, very proud of you. You all have logic and imagination. You know what lies within you, and you are the human infrastructure upon which the future is there. Your hard work over your academic career has earned you a real in-person commencement ceremony today, and we are here today celebrating that. I am hopeful that we'll have an on-campus ceremony for the class of 2021 and 2020 in the spring, and you will also be welcome to come and visit us at that time. Please continue to work hard after graduation. As Taisha said, stay in touch. Stay in touch with us. Stay in touch with our Career Services Office for opportunities that they might have. And do well in whatever the next phase of your life's journey is. At least we get to keep one of you for a couple years in the PA. Are you staying here for PA? Oh, okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We wish you all luck, okay? Please heed the advice about practicing physical distancing, regular hand washing, and mask wearing over the break, and at the same time, take a moment for yourself. I urge everybody, when we have our COVID-19 task forces, figure out what that time for yourself is. Is it a book? Is it a long walk? Is it your puppy dog? Is it eating something that you're not supposed to and then having another one the next day? And please get plenty of rest, because I'm convinced we will all get through this together. Thanks for your understanding and cooperation during these very unusual times. As we have tagged those who were involved in World War II as the greatest generation, I put a little pressure on you all that we are looking to you, fall class of 2020, to be members of the next greatest generation, to boldly lead us through the rest of this 21st century. I'm proud to be Marietta College's president, and I've been more proud of the class of the fall of 2020 as you blaze that new trail. Remember, from this member of the Marietta College family, thank you for making this a memorable day, and thank you for making Marietta College the wonderful place it is, and once again, congratulations. Thanks to all of you for joining us today, and on behalf of Marietta College, the Marietta College family, I offer all of you our best wishes for a safe journey home and a joyous holiday season. First, happy Thanksgiving. We all have much to be thankful for. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to those who celebrate Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa to those who celebrate Kwanzaa. And happy holidays to the rest of you who enjoy this holiday season. Stay safe, travel safely, and be well. The fall commencement 2020 of Marietta College is now concluded. Go Pioneers. Thank you all.